Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Desi Ratnasari from Speaking Class D, and now the first I want to talk to you about the genius versus prodigy, and then the second I want to talk to you the difference between a genius and prodigy. Prodigy versus genius. Age factor is one of the difference between genius and prodigy that everyone identified immediately, but there are other difference to between a genius and a prodigy. When referring to people with a high intelligence, we tend we tend to use a wide range of words such as a genius, genius, a prodigy, gifted, savant, and etc. However, do all of these words mean the same things, or else is there a difference? Through this article, we will be paying attention to two such as the word the genius and a prodigy. And I want to tell you about the difference between genius and a prodigy. A genius is someone who has exceptional abilities in terms of of creativity and intellectual capacities, and even out of the box thinking. And while a prodigy is someone who masters discipline at a very young age. He has displayed mastery of an adult in a specific field. Specified. And who is a genius? A genius, when it comes to the word genius, as mentioned above in the introduction, a genius is someone who is extreme intelligence is surpassing others in the intellectual and creativity capacities, and however, unlike a prodigy, a genius doesn't necessarily have to be a child. A genius can be considered as a creator of new knowledge because he breaks away from the prevailing system of tough diseases. Why a genius often associated with originality? Who is a prodigy? A prodigy is someone who displays exceptional skill in a particular field as a child. This is a talent that the individual possesses natural but miraculous when considering the age. And prodigy is usually displays that mastery of an adult in a specific field. Specific age in a genius is not confident to an age limitation, and a prodigy refers particularly to a child or a person below the age of 18. And originality, a genius is very much original, and a prodigy has the exceptional talent of an adult in terms of performance and creativity, but may not be original ability. A genius creates a new knowledge and a thing out of the box. The exceptional abilities he or she the process are innate. And a prodigy may know to create new knowledge or think out of the box. Also, the abilities can be innate or maybe developed due to the environment or factors. For example, in a genius, Albert Einstein can be considered as a genius. This is because he was able to create new knowledge and change to course of science. For example, and yeah, for example, let us take Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, who can be considered as a musical prodigy who started composing his work at the age of 5. All from me. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.